All right, welcome back to GPT Adventure Channel. So I'm doing a little lure review for you guys. I wanted to enlighten everyone. If you haven't discovered them yourselves, spend the money. That's what I got to say. Comes with a cold hard truth to you get what you pay for. And as many people have seen Rapalas, wherever you're from, how you pronounce it, we pronounce it Rapala down here in the South. So Rapala lures, man, they're quality lures. A lot of them have balsa wood construction. They are just fantastic. I've never had an issue with one out of the package not swimming correctly or anything like that. But these are my go-to lures right here for spring bass, fall bass, really any time of the year. I call them my search and destroy bait. Okay, I'll skip over the spinner baits and go straight for one of these guys if I'm searching new water and seeing things on the fish finder that I might want to go after. These are the DT series from Rapala. DT stands for Dive 2 series, so they're really, really simple to look at and tell exactly what you're getting into. But they are a crankbait, and they are a lipped crankbait, as you can see right here with the citrus shad. Lots of different colors. I mean, they have, golly, it seems like they have 30 or 40 different colors of these things. But the Dive 2 series, as you can see up on the top right here, the Dive 2, it tells you the swimming depth. It tells you everything about it, how big it is, how much it weighs. This one's a 3/8 ounce. But these things are fantastic. They do have a rattle in them. As you can hear right there, it seems like it's a little bit of, split shot inside of it. But either way, hooks are fantastic. Wouldn't recommend them really for saltwater or anything like this. You want to go with saltwater grade hooks on them, and a lot of them have saltwater series. Rapala does as well. Use their things for that. But the Dive 2 series, man, these are absolutely fantastic. I've got my 3 favorite colors up here for in the South bass fishing. I've got the 2 up top here. The citrus shad, which has got like a bluish profile on its back with some green and then a shimmery silver side. I've got the gizzard shad, which is more realistic for the bait in which we see around in Tennessee. It does have like a silverish green back with the black distinctive dot on the side with a silver underbelly. It does have I'll get a little closer with this one and let you see. The detail on these are fantastic. So it even has the paint scheme on it, makes it look like it has a little bit of scales in it. See if I can pop this guy out of here. I'll show you a little closer. But this right here has the paint scheme on these, has an actual shimmer to it, just like a fish scale would. So, I mean, really in the water, they mimic a true bait fish extremely well. They have painted on eyes, which is fantastic. A lot of other lures, won't name any brands, but they use eyes that are stick-on. And after, you catch 4, 5, or 6 fish, you may notice one of the eyes missing. And you really want to pay attention to detail because you are trying to catch a live animal. It sees its food every single day, and you're trying to mimic that food. So, of course, you want something that's not going to be looking kind of shoddy on its appearances to the fish because they'll notice and they'll turn away. So this right here, the bills on these Rapalas, the D2, it even tells you the Dive 2 image right there. It's embedded in the plastic, so it's cast into it, but it tells you this one dives to 8 feet. So, of course, it depends on how fast you're pulling it, how fast you're reeling it in. Of course, it's dive, and, of course, it's action. I like to use just a slow, steady retrieve and then occasional pause, and then I'll speed up right after the pause, and that usually triggers a strike because it makes the fish think that the lure or the bait you're mimicking has seen the fish that's, of course, attracted to it, and it's trying to flee, which, of course, most time will trigger that bite. So this is it right here. I've got the 2 top, the citrus shad and the gizzard shad over here for bass, largemouth, and, of course, spotted bass. The bottom one here is one I really like to use. This color scheme works really well for the smallmouth in our area. We have found the smallmouth in the springtime really love your standard crayfish, crawdads, whatever you want to call them. But this darker top profile with the bright red bottom, and it even has the little bit of markings on the side to mimic the scales and more or less the body of an actual crayfish. So in the bottom, when I'm fishing this one for smallmouth, I like to almost dig the bottom on mud banks during the spawning season, and they will absolutely rip it up. So, like I said, good quality hooks on them, as you can expect from Rapala, and awesome construction. Love these lures. I recommend if you have not tried out one of these or you're a little gun shy because of the price, definitely go and pick one up today and just give it a shot. Throw it in your tackle box, use it for an hour or two. My standard practice is if I don't catch something in the first 30 seconds, or excuse me, first 2 or 3 minutes of casting repeatedly, I'll switch out to something else. Try to find what they're eating onto that day. So there you have it, the Rapala DT series. This is 2 dive 2.8s, and of course the big one at the bottom is a dive 2.10. Pick one up. They're well worth the money. I recommend them to everybody. Have a good one.